Hello there, my name is Leslie, and today I will be talking about how I built my Lynnette. Alright, to start off, her stats. She's got 20,160 HP, 1,381 attack, 963 defense, 281 EM, 42 over 80 crit damage, 125 ER, and 85.6 animo damage bonus. If I am reading that right. Perfect. Now, weapon-wise, I currently have my Lynnette on the Iron Sting, increasing her elemental damage. That's 2 stacks, so about 12 total. I like the EM on her. She swirls, she interacts with elements. I want the EM on her, so I put her on the Iron Sting. Other ones that can be used. Dark Iron Sword. Which one is that? Well, I'll look for that one later. I think it's the 3-star sword, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I think it's 3-star sword. Anyway, we have Moonweaver's Dawn. It's a new sword that you can get from a quest. I think they're putting in the gacha come next patch though, so you'll be able to get it in the normal way. Increases burst damage, which is really nice because that's where most of her damage comes from. And then when the equipping character's energy capacity does not exceed 60/40, their burst damage is increased. I'm never sure what it means by this, but I guess that means how much energy they have. So the less energy, the more damage you're doing. So if you just use your burst, I think you're out. Then I believe this is the Dark Iron Sword. It's got that elemental mastery, and if you're running her with an Electro unit, it would be really good, but it's only if you're running her with an Electro unit. If not, you will get less from it. Now that's all I really have for weapons I like to put on Lynnette. Artifact-wise, I have her built just like your typical DPS, attack, animo damage, crit rate, or crit damage. On this one I have her on crit rate. Substats, I personally focus on, frankly, I think I do ER, EM, attack, crit rate, crit damage is the order I would focus on for my substats. And artifact-wise, I put her on VV or Emblem of Severed Face. I know they recommend Marching Center, but I wouldn't really care to put that on her. Emblem of Severed Face just gonna up her burst damage some more. I have her on VV for the swirl damage. And that's all I have to say for the artifacts. Now, con-wise, I have her C6. Her C1 has when you hit someone with her E, she will do a small amount of grouping. Her C2 gives additional damage to her ultimate. Her C3 increases the level of her ultimate. Her C4 gives her another stack on her E. Her C5 increases her E level by 3. And her C6 is after you use her E, she will gain an Animo Infusion plus additional animal damage bonus for 6 seconds. 20% animal damage bonus for 6 seconds. And she'll have Animo Infusion for 6 seconds. Which is nice. I don't think the Animo Infusion I'd use much, given I don't use her base at all. But the animo damage bonus will be nice for when her ult does its damage, although a lot of the time it's going to have an element infused. Now, talent upgrade-wise, her ult. Honestly, I say her ult, E, then base, because I basically never use her base. Her E does have damage and energy gathering, and her ult is where I do most of the damage. Now, let us see what they recommend. I feel like I breeze the exact same order. Breeze through her cons, but her cons are so simple. Thank you, Lynnette, for having simple cons that are easy to understand. Anyway, team-wise, as you can see, I have her run on a team with Skirt at the moment. Because Lynnette, oh, I should have left up that menu. Oh well. But one of Lynnette's talents make it so she actually really wants to be run with all different elements. Because the more different elements on the team, the larger attack bonus she gives to the people on her team. Which is really nice. So that's why I have Skirt, Jingcho, Bennett, Lynnette. Lynnette's going to help buff, Benny's going to help buff, and she's also going to do swirl and additional damage. Bennett's going to put down his ult, you know what Bennett does. Jingcho, Hydro application, Skirt, main DPS. Now, frankly, I would run Lynnette on any team where you kind of want that center thing. I'd say she's similar to Kazuha and Sucrose, although less grouping with her, to where she'll put down something and can absorb an element and it does animal damage otherwise. Same as Sucrose and Kazuha, except again, minus the grouping aspect. And she does boost attack based off how many different elements you have on the team. So, you know, if you had 2 Animo, her attack buff will go down. If you had Mono, which is what her brother wants. I find it so funny that Linny thrives off of a Mono Pyro team, and Lynnette's like, give me all the different elements. I find it very amusing. But run, I think, for the best buffing for Lynnette is run them all different elements. You have Lynnette as the only Animo, then you run 3 of different elements. Probably not Geo or Dendro, given you're not going to swirl those. Although you could, like, run, like, I could run, like, Tainari. I'd say Nari, Fischl I'd have here, and, I don't know who else I would run on that team. Maybe Nahida, and then I'd have Lynnette, make sure Lynnette's thing gets infused with the Electro, so she'll be applying that. No, I wouldn't want the double. So if I were to do those 2, then I would probably put down a buffer for Tainari, or I would put, like, a Hydro character on there. But, anyway, this is the team I have her run on, because I feel like this is a good multi-element, all different element team. Anyway, let's have Skirt go beat up Child, a little pupil. Yeah, everything.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then,
yeah,
amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Possible left. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or 2.
Over here!
All you do is run.
Mine to win.
No, he's right here.
Thought. People are approaching the majority of that time. See if I can get a little bit closer. Alright. You're the last one. No! He moved! Stop moving! I hate you. Why did you move so much?
Let's light it. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Alright.
Let the magic be. I'm going in. Witness the power of good.
He did it! We got Destiny. Take that! Pyro application is actually really good. You get some base and health. Anyway, that's all for my Lynnette showcase. Where's the plot? Is it? Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. That is how I built my Lynnette. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And leave a like on the video. I will be doing more like this. Actually, next week is Hermione. Because I did Linny last week, I'm doing Lynnette this week, and I'm doing the baby brother, because I'm gonna run them all together. Anyway, if you want to see that, subscribe, or don't, just remember and come back next week. One way or the other, I hope you enjoyed the video, and may you have a blessed rest of your day.